My people, for those of you that don't know, I was born with hypopigmentation, and basically these are birthmarks where my skin is a tad bit more discolored than the rest of my body, where you could confuse it with vitiligo. It's similar but not the same. It's similar in appearance but not the same pathophysiology. And here you can see, and also on my hair I have it. So I made this video for people with birthmarks specifically, or with any type of thing that causes them to have low self-esteem. I think my advice to you will be that if you have low self-esteem for any reason, maybe because you're short, because you're missing a limb, or any type of disadvantage, my first advice to you is look at people that were born with obstacles and how they overcame it. Second of all is you could always balance out your disadvantage by becoming strong at something else. For example, if you're short and you have a hard time meeting women, then become more charming. A perfect example of this is Kevin Hart. This guy is like 5'4", 5'5", and look at how successful he is. How did he recompensate or balance out his quote-unquote disadvantage, which is not really a disadvantage because you're born the way you are. You're born the way God wanted you to be born. But regardless of the fact, he balanced it out by being extra funny and being super duper charming and super duper lovable. You get what I'm saying? So in my case, I was born with birthmarks, and at first I didn't have this mentality. It used to make me bully other people, because I used to bully myself and also be bullied by other kids because of my birthmarks. So it made me more aggressive. It made me lash out. It made me want to fight and beat people up. And I had a very aggressive childhood, let's just say, you know. But now that I'm an adult, the way I channel that one time perceived as a disadvantage, I would always just focus on improving myself. Focus on being a better man. Focus on being a better human. Focus on being a better version of myself, the best version of myself. Be closer to God's image of what he wants me to be. And again, if you have birthmarks, if you have any type of disadvantage, just understand that any type of disadvantage, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'll leave you with this example. In jiu-jitsu, I train in jiu-jitsu. I've been injured many times. Anybody who trains in contact sports will tell you, I'm hurt, or I recently was hurt and I'm currently healing from it. Golfers get hurt. Baseball players get hurt. Imagine jiu-jitsu, right? But the reason I mention it is that even though I suffer from injuries, when I train, it actually doesn't put me at a disadvantage. It makes me smarter because I'm more mindful of the injury. So what I perceived as a disadvantage is actually an advantage because it makes me more mindful and increases my game in jiu-jitsu. So don't let your disadvantage, or what you perceive to be a disadvantage, may it be a birthmark or whatever other things I mentioned or didn't mention, hold you back. All you got to do is balance it out and become stronger in something else, preferably something that serves the person next to you or humanity in general. All right? I hope this helps. Peace.